Hey guys, what's up? My name is Kenise and welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, if you're not new to this but you're true to this, wagwan girlish fam. Alright, so in today's video I'm going to be answering you guys' questions. I recently did an announcement that I'm officially a homeowner, so I told you guys to just go ahead and leave me any questions that you have and then I will answer them in a video for you. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, then please stay tuned. Alright guys, when I don't know the shop started, I feel like I've just been in this vehicle filming videos as of late. It's just because I really don't have a lot of time, so you know, we still got to get the content out there. Plus I've missed 2-week uploads and we can't have that. So we're just going to get right into the Q&A. So the first question was, did I use NHT to purchase the land and how long did it take? Yes, I did use NHT to purchase the land. NHT gives you $2.5 million to go towards the purchase of a land. My land didn't cost $2.5 million. My land was actually $3 million. So that therefore means that I had to take out additional money out of pocket. So I had to fund the balance, which was $500,000. Also had to pay for the surveyor's report out of pocket. Also had to pay for the valuation report and the lawyer's fees out of pocket. So we were looking at maybe, I don't want to say $1 million, it wasn't so much, but if I had to round off, like, you know, out of pocket what the additional costs were, maybe like about $800,000, somewhere thereabouts, or a little bit more than that. That's what I had to spend out of pocket in order to purchase the land, because like I said, NHT gives you $2.5 million for the land. How long did the process take? Now, they like to tell you that it takes up to 3 months, which gives you this false impression that it's going to take a little bit longer. But now, the people have utilized the full 3 months. Not here, oh my God, I'm a pissed at them. I'm going to say, hi, you know, I just want to know what's happening for my loan. Did I get through yet? Like, am I the official owner of the land? Know what is going on? Yeah, no. It took the full length of the time, and I'll never forget that day. It was in March, not March of this year, but it was in a March, and I remember I was getting ready to go away on holiday. And I think they called me that day when I was going away on holiday. Like, my lawyers called me and they were like, girl, you get through the land of year. What am I saying? So, yes. To answer the question, yes, I used NHT and it took me 3 months. Another popular question was, where did I find the land to buy? No, I think I kind of mentioned this in the video before. I'm going to assume, where was there a similar question? Where did I find the land? Oh yeah, where did I find the land to buy? Right, so I kind of answered this in the comments, because a few persons were saying to me that, yo, land not sell. That's not true. Like, there's land all about. I can tell you for sure there's land in St. Andrew, there's land in St. Catherine, there's land in Kingston, there's land in St. Anne. I don't really know much about other parishes, so I cannot speak to those. But those areas that I just tell you about a while ago, I know for sure that land is there. You just really have to go out and look and ask questions, like I had said in the video, because the land that I purchased, there was no sign on here that's saying that the land was for sale. There was nothing indicating that the land was for sale, because it was actually 2 pieces. And there was just this barbed wire fencing that was there for the longest. It's been there for the longest time. I know the person that purchased the other piece, but I didn't know that they had actually bought other piece. So like I said, it was just in passing. Pass somebody on the road on the way home, stop her, and I say, yo, you don't know about the land I sell, and that's how I found out about it. So I'm gonna encourage you guys to actually go out there. If you wanna drive around the neighborhood and you see empty land or whatever, don't be afraid to stop and ask people, ask questions. You can probably try utilizing real estate agents. I remember even doing video, I did 2 videos, 2 very specific videos on land being available. I will link those. But I feel like whenever I tell you guys about land, I feel like a lot of persons don't watch that video. You guys more want to know about the houses for sale, but land is out there, guys, because it is actually the cheaper route. So just keep searching, search the papers, ask questions if you can go through real estate agents. But land out there, I'm not asking, I'm telling you, land out there. Alright, step by step, what did I need to acquire the land, like paperwork, and how did I choose a contractor? So I did a very detailed video on how to purchase land or house through NHT, it's actually the same requirements if you're going to purchase a home on open property versus if you're going to purchase land. The requirements are the same. That video is very, very detailed. I'm going to link that video here, but like off the top of my head, obviously you know you need all those things you have to do in Jamaica, your TRN. I think they needed a job letter from me, the eligibility letter, things like that. For the land too, you needed a valuation report. I needed a surveyor's report. Like I said, I did a very, very detailed video about all of these things, all of the paperwork. So I'm just gonna go ahead and link that video somewhere in here, and I'm gonna link it below so you can watch that so you can get all the information that you need. How did I choose a contractor? No, even before I had it in mind that I was going to actually build, there was always this contractor person that my dad knew. Like, daddy knew this person for a very, very long time, so he had just always had it in his mind that when you know, was going to go forward and whatever, him didn't know, so he was always going to go to that guy. So even before me even find land or was really interested, I would still talk to him just to kind of get an idea so I could know and whatever. And then like he showed me examples of his work and things like that. So that's why I found a contractor. I do know though that there are construction companies. I can't tell you off the top of my head, and these are people that I know personally that have construction companies, and I've tried to get them to come on the channel to just kind of give you guys an idea of what that process would be like if you use a construction company. One of them I know for sure you can track the process of your project online, and I thought that was such a cool feature, especially for persons who are overseas. I just have not been able to have schedules mesh so that we can have that sit down conversations. But you have contractors all about, man. You just need to look, and like I say, you have no official construction companies. I've even passed sites on the construction and I see them put up, I still work the man name. I don't remember the man name, but I always see this man put up him sign when he do construction, and I'm just always so impressed because the man look like him. No, he do. Hear this music again, sir. I'm going to pull up the door. I don't know where this music come from because me not sure I have YouTube flag my video. Yeah. So like I said, construction companies are out there. You guys just need to do your research. Sorry about that, guys. There's music playing in the background and YouTube kind of funny sometimes, so best I'm just lock the door. So did I use a contractor or laborer as well? Obviously that's going to answer the question for you. I use a contractor and then he sourced the laborers. I know a lot of persons, they might just find a little, you know, find some laborer for do certain things, you know. So if you want the one part of the project, you just find a couple of workmen and you do this, and you find a couple of workmen and you do that. That would have been a little bit harder for me, but if it works for you, it works for you. So it was easier for me to just go to the contractor where he sourced all the labor and everything like that. Obviously that's gonna work out to be a little bit more expensive, but not these goats, guys. We don't see some live from our family, you know? Like people in the community have goat and then them have cow, and them just left them for roam free. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like the people that know me in real life and like have my number and see my WhatsApp, they will know what I'm talking about, because just today I posted some videos, some cows in my neighbor like empty land. And here go the goats. Anyways, I'm sorry. Yeah. You know a lot of persons who use laborers and things like that. But here's the thing with Jamaicans. Everybody can do everything, you know. Rest of them say, boss, you know, give me the rare, we can do this, you know. You want a simple one, two, this and rare. And a lot of them claim to can do things, and a lot of them cannot do things. So for me, it was just easier where I had a contractor who knew, like him having people I'm work with, him know who can do what. And so I just work with him. Because we'll never forget my father tell me one story about how somebody make one wall. And the wall were lean. I'm in upon that, and I hear so many horror stories with these laborers sometime. But you can be lucky, you know. Some people don't build them things in the country, you know, them find some very nice people. But I know them people are down at them Kingston and, you know, St. Catherine's out of the world. Sometimes them not so nice. Alright, another question was advice to someone who does not have a support system. Lord, when I lock the door though, in your at me now like and the car at bad, but the people will not move with the sun. What you go at them? No, brother. Am I going bad overnight? People them empty land, you know? Mighty God. And sorry. Advice to someone who does not have a support system. You must have one person in your corner. Like, you must have at least one person in your corner, or two people in your corner, or utilize the people in your corner. Or if you don't really have people in your corner like that, sometimes you might have to seek the help from the stranger. Sometimes strangers offer more help than the people in your life. You know. Find some links. So if you don't have a support system, try to find links. You know, some feel some I missed out one question though. I did miss out a question. Let me get to it. Why I remember is because I mentioned the links business. Yeah, if you don't have a support system, try to find some type of link. If not, why? I have to say, I just take it to God in prayer, because Father God now give more than what you can bear. You understand? Him now give more than what you can bear, and if him bring you to something, you know, say you can go through it. So don't worry yourself about the part. Just try build a network for yourself. Try build up some links. Do what you can do. Right. So the question that I missed out was, how long did parish council take? Them is the next set of people, my love. Like, I think for me it took about not 6 months. It took about 3 months for me, but I had to be constantly calling them and following up and checking up and going down there and be like, hello, what is going on? I have a friend that it took her 6 months. But look here, if you have a link in a parish council, me no try you. If you have a friend who work there, say, look here, come here over here. So 1 second, I just want to hawk something. You understand? I utilize a link or something, because parish council, I don't know why government stuff. Let me see if I can own my kid right, people. Right, government stuff. I don't know why it has to take so long, why the services have to just be long and dragged out like that. But yeah, that's how long it took me. What was the price of the land, and was it the same as the valuation price? I already told you guys what the price of the land was, which was $3 million. But when I did the valuation report, the land is actually valued. No, the noise is still there. Land is actually valued at $1.5 million. I mean, it's not unusual, because in the valuation report, they don't just look at the value of the land, but they have to do comparisons to see what other land sold for in the area. If you guys ever watched $1 Million Listings, I used to love watching that show. You'd see when they're selling property, they'll ask you like, what are the comps? You know, like what similar properties sold for in the area, because that is going to then determine how much you can pay, or like how much you can actually negotiate. So somebody couldn't come up in a one area where land sell for like $3 million and so they want for them piece of land for $5 million, because that would be unfair. You understand? So they look at things like that. So they look at whether or not you're being overpriced or underpriced. So it was actually valued at 1.5, but it was sold for $3 million. But that is what was common for the area. So yeah. When did I start to deliberately save? It's kind of hard for me to answer this question, but I would say maybe like 5 years before I actually started the process is when I started to deliberately save. Because I did say, y'all heard the call just now? Did y'all hear that? Okay. When I started to save, it wasn't with the intention of necessarily purchasing a home, but it just started saving money. Because I just go up, say, girl, you need to start saving some money. So I said, all right, girl, we'll listen. So I'd say maybe I like I said, about 5 years before I started to save. When I look back now, I definitely think that I could have done way more in terms of savings. Could have probably looked into investments. Like, I could have done so much more, and I didn't. And sometimes I want to beat myself, because I say, girl, you could have probably done this sooner, but everything happens in its time. But yeah, those were the questions. If you had left a comment, oh my god, the call. If you had left, you see the call a while ago? No, okay, just Jesus. Sorry. Oh my god. Y'all, if you got done the video, can I need to run them something out to me? Yeah, gotta get. Lord have mercy, what you call? No, y'all could see did y'all see him pause just now? Anywho's guys, hopefully I answered your questions. If you guys have follow-up questions, then I can do a part 2 for you. I responded to all the comments still in the comment section, but if you guys want me to do a part 2, then let me know. Sorry, I'm a little bit flustered. Oh, there's a little baby one, and there's just this random dog. Yo, the video all over the place, guys. thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know what your thoughts are. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, walk good.